Monster Energy heavily markets themselves as this drink for greasy gamers. They even had that silly product placement in Death Stranding where Norman Reedus was just chugging those monsters, slamming them left and right. But it seems like all of that may be a front to cover up that they secretly hate game developers, allegedly, because they're suing an indie developer for using the word monsters in their game title. And it's not like this developer's making a game called Monster Energy Drink Unleash the Beast, the game. The game is called Dark Deception, Monsters and Mortals. They're using the plural version of monster, nothing resembling the energy drink. I would have never made that connection from the game to the drink in my lifetime. And this isn't even the first time that Monster has sent the hounds after these game developers for using the word monster in their titles. They did the same thing to Ubisoft back in 2020 when Ubisoft was developing a game called Gods and Monsters, which they ended up finally naming Immortals Fenyx Rising because I guess Monster got their way like a spoiled brat once again. But the argument that Monster had for this case was that the trademark was too similar and it would confuse their users. Because yes, I get this energy drink here very confused with this game that has a one-eyed Cyclops in it and a girl with wings. You know, I just always confuse those two. It just feels like Monster is calling their entire fan base stupid. Like that episode of South Park where Eric Cartman just thinks every single NASCAR fan is poor and stupid. Monster thinks that every single one of their fans is too dumb to notice the difference between an energy drink and a video game. But aside from that goofy situation, to hop back over to this recent example of Monster suing a game developer, the developer in question is Glowstick Entertainment, and like I said, they're making the game called Dark Deception, Monsters and Mortals. And the CEO of this game company, Vincent Livings, has been updating the whole thing on his Twitter, making posts about it, letting everybody know how Monster is trying to strong arm them and basically just get them to submit and bend to their will. But he says he's going to put his foot down and stand his ground because he knows what they're doing is just so outrageous. And it's through these tweets that we figure out that Monster actually extended a deal to him, if you could even really call it a deal. They said he was allowed to use Monster in this game title if in all the future games he ever makes, he's not allowed to ever again use any variation of the word monster, which that is an absolute ridiculous ask. That's like saying you can eat this ice cream now, but for the rest of your life until the day you're buried 6 feet under, you're not eating another ice cream. And a world without ice cream is not a world I want to live in. But anyways, this is the thread that he posted about it. He said, "It's well known that Monster Energy is a notorious trademark troll. Unfortunately, they're at it again. For a company that likes to target their drinks at gamers, they also like to try to bully and bankrupt game studios with lengthy high-dollar litigation." And not surprisingly, the argument they're using is the same one they used against Ubisoft. They're saying that the game title is too confusingly similar to their energy drink. So there they go again, thinking the universal IQ is like 12 or something. They think everybody has like a freezing temperature IQ. They can't distinguish. If someone can't distinguish a video game from a Monster Energy drink can, then I think that's just natural selection and let nature take its course. But then he also drops down and says he's going to be sharing everything that Monster Energy does to, give other game developers tactics in a case, just in case they face a very similar situation to what he's facing right now. And then he says, Monster Energy is a bully that is owned by Coca-Cola. Do not support a bully company by buying their energy drinks. If nothing else, I hope they eventually learn that going after game studios is not in their best interest. And then he posted the terms that Monster tried to get him to agree to. And it just says how, besides the game title here, the applicant shall not seek to register a trademark anything that includes the word monster or any variations thereof, including but not limited to monster, monstrous, or monstrosity. So they're basically trying to ban him from using any variation of the word monster. If it has the letters M-O-N in it, he can't use it. And that is such an unbelievably ridiculous demand. Trying to gatekeep a word. An English word Monster Energy thinks they own practically. That's their word. They made it. They formulated it up in a lab. It's theirs. So goofy, dude. But then they keep going down and they also say the applicant shall not seek or use whatever blah 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 trademark words that like beast or unleash, or any variations thereof, either alone or in combination with each other, or any other words in connection with any goods or services. So they're not only trying to ban him from using the word monster, monster, monstrous, anything that has monst in it. They're also trying to ban him from using the word beast or unleash or variations of those words if he were to agree to their terms. Obviously, these demands are so outrageous that nobody in their right mind would accept them. It's like going to GameStop and trading in 200 plus games and getting back like $10. They're just taking huge advantage of you because they know they can. But he also provided us a link of Monster Energy's trademark trolling history if we want to scroll through here and take a gander. There's 5 pages of it, and it looks like they just sue, or they go after anybody who has the words Monster, Unleash, Monster Squad, Beast Unleashed, Nos Monster Ice Cream? What? They went after something called Nos Monster Ice Cream, shaved ice. That's messed up. Let's skip all the way to page 5 and see what's popping. Beer for Beasts, Brookhaven Bears? They were going after Dallas College, Brookhaven Bears? What do they what part of that do they own? Oh, it's the logo. They went after that college for the logo of the claw marks, when there's like 5 claw marks there and their logo has 3. No way they also went after these people for having 3 swoops like that. That does not even resemble the monster logo. Dear Lord, dude, they have such a track record of being unbearable losers. They're acting like such petty, snot-nosed brats. I haven't drunk a Monster in a while. I used to kind of enjoy the drinks, but after this, I'm just left with like a bad taste in my mouth. I can't enjoy those drinks anymore. Trying to ruin people's lives all because of a word that they think they own. It's ridiculous. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to pull a 1984 and have the thought police arrest anybody who even thinks of the word monster without their permission. But that is going to be it for this one. I just wanted to bend Monster Energy over and expose their dirty little secrets to you all. Hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one.